सर्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलम् सर्वदी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। शिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्।
Both bandha and moksha are projection of the mind. Maya, tau, which are imagination on account of the product of the mind, that is product of the maya, that is mind or buddhi. Atmani vastutaha na staha. In reality, they don't abide in Atma. Same thing is further explained. Next verse, 571.
आवृते सत्सत्त्वाभ्याम् वक्तव्ये बन्धमोक्षणे नावृतिर्ब्रह्मणा काचित् अन्या भावादनावृतम् यत् अस्य द्वैतहानि स्यात् द्वैतं नो सहते श्रुतिः। अन्वय बन्धमोक्षणे आवृत्तेः सदसत्त्वाभ्यां वक्तव्ये काचित् अन्या भावात् ब्रह्मणः आवृत्तिः न अतः अनावृतम् यदि
ब्रह्मणः आवृत्तिः कंटिन्यू
अस्ति तर्हि अद्वैतहानिः स्यात्। श्रुतिः द्वैतं न सहते।
Bandha mokshane, whether it is bondage or moksha, both these are what? Avrutehe sadatattvabhyam bhaktavya. You can say bondage is there, provided avruti is there. Avruti, avarana, veiling power of avidya, ignorance, means knowledge of our Swarupa is denied. Just as it. A rope is not seen as the rope, we say there is avarana on the knowledge of it. Ignorance of the rope is there, which veils your knowledge of rope. That is how We don't know the Swarupa, that is because of waving power. Avarana, we have seen that Ajnana has got Avarana Shakti, Vikshepa Shakti. Now, so long as this Avarana Shakti is there, and Avarana Shakti gives rise to Vikshepa, so therefore, Avritehi Sadasattvabhya. If Avriti, Sat means here, is present, what is that? Bandha. Asatva. If Avriti is not there, moksha. Now, Avarana, presence or absence, where are they? At what level? Mind. Product of Maya. In Atma, there is neither Avarana nor removal of Avarana. In the sun, there is neither the covering of the cloud is there, nor removal of cloud is there. But because of the cloud, your eyesight gets covered, your eyesight gets uncovered. But sun has nothing to do with your covering and uncovering. So also here it says, because Avriti, Sat here is Astitva. It is there, Bandha is there. Asatva, Avriti is not there, it is what? Then Mokshane. Whereas, why do you say, now he says Mokshane? In Brahma, there is no Avriti at all. In Brahma, there is no Avarana, there is no covering. Why? To have Avarana, to have covering, what is necessary? Something else is necessary. Whether it is Ajnana or Maya, with something else must be existing in fact. What does exist? Ajnana. Maya. Vastutaha, Ajnana, Maya is not, it is a Brahma. It is a Brahma. See, I told, we have seen this. Whether avidya is there or not there. Ask the fellow question. Have you got Sakshatkara? Have you got Brahma Sakshatkara or not? If you have got Brahma Sakshatkara, Ajnana is not there. If you don't have Brahma Sakshatkara, Ajnana is there. So, from whose standpoint Ajnana is there or not there? From your standpoint, from the standpoint of your mind. Vastutaha, Paramarthataha, in Brahma, neither Ajnana is there nor Jnana also is there. It's a very tricky thing. So somebody has misunderstood. Therefore Ajnana is not there. Khavo, pivo, maja karo, bas. Kaam ho gaya. So therefore it says, no, so that is the case. Kachit anya bhava. There being nothing other than the Brahma. It says, Brahmanaha avriti-hina. There is no veiling, there is no covering of Brahma. Right? Then really speaking, neither Ajnana is there nor Maya is there. And how do you say Ajnana has to be removed by Jnana? From your standpoint. Present state of yours that you are in bondage, from that standpoint it is there. So, ignorance of the rope is there for the person who is not seeing the rope as the rope, which is first. Not seeing the rope as rope, therefore you say ignorance is there. Had he seen the rope as rope, how can you say there is ignorance? So that is not so. That translates, Brahmanaha avriti-hina. Really speaking, there is nothing called the veiling of Brahma. Ataha, therefore, anavritam. Brahma is always free from covering, free from veiling. Just as sun, Surya, is always free from covering of what are those clouds. So that is how it is. Now it says, suppose if it is there, what will happen? Yadi Brahmana avritihi asti. If avarana of Brahma is there, what does it mean? Something other than Brahma is there. Brahma is there, something else is there. Advaita hani. Yadi ब्रह्मणः आवृत्तिः अस्ति तर्हि in that case this advaita hanihi स्यात्. What will happen? The non-dual nature of Brahma will go wrong. It will get violated. Means it will amount to say that Brahma is Sadvaya in nature. Is Sadvaya in nature. Now let it be. Let Brahma be Sadvaya. Shruti na sahate. Shruti Dvaitam nahu sahate. Shruti can't tolerate Dvaita at all. Because always it says Shruti is what? It says Brahma is Advaita. So Pramana. So therefore Pramana always says that Brahma is Advaita. So that is the case. There is no question of any avarana, and therefore both avarana and absence of avarana, bandha and moksha, these are what? Projection of the mind. That same thing is further explained now.
Moksha cha vrishaiva mudha. Buddhe gunam vastuni kalpayanti. Vrigavritim megha kratam yatha ravav. Yato dvaya sangachideta vaksham.
Chideta daksharam. Buddhehe gunam.
Anvaya. Buddhehe gunam.
Bandham cha.
Moksham cha. Mudaha. Vastuni. Mrisha eva kalpayanti. Yatha. Megha krutam. Durgavrittim. Ravav as kalpayanti. Last line, yataha tasvaya sankachit ekam aksharam as Brahma.
This moksha or bandha is projection of the mind. Say, buddhehe gunam. Features of buddhi, mind, antakarana. What are those? Bandham cha moksham. Whether it is bondage or moksha are the features of mind. Buddha, avivekis, what they do? Vastuni means Atmani, Brahmani, Vrisha eva kalpayanti. Buddhehe gunam Vrisha eva kalpayanti. They falsely superimpose or in vain attribute the features of buddhi, moksha and bandha and moksha on what? Vastu. What is vastu? Atma, Brahma. Vrisha means in vain. There is no actually real cause for that. Kalpayanti, for which an illustration is given. Yatha, just megha krutam drigavritim. Megha krutam drigavritim. Drigavritim is drishaha avritihi, covering of the this. What is that? Eye. The covering affected by whom? Megha. That is, clouds cover the eye. This covering of the eye is affected by who? By the cloud. Drigavritim is megha krutam drigavritim. What they do? Ravav kalpayanti. They imagine as though that covering is for who? This covering is for sun as that Surya. They imagine that with kalpayanti. Yataha, Advaya Asanga Chit Ekam Aksharam Brahma. How do you say so? There is no covering of the Asvarana. Because why there is no covering of the cloud in the sun, in the sun? Why sun is not covered? Because sun is self-luminous, Swaprakash, whereas cloud is Paraprakash. In fact, existence of the cloud is on account of sunlight. How come cloud can cover the sun, but your side can get covered? Because that cloud comes in between the sun and you. It can be there, but not the sun. Cannot have any covering because it is Swaprakash. What about Atma? A very knowledge principle. How come knowledge principle be covered by Ajnana or thing? In fact, the existence or that Ajnana is known on account of Chaitanya Rupa Atma. That is, Atma itself is what? Because of that Drishya. Ajnana is Drishya, Maya is Drishya, is known on account of this Atma only. So therefore, Yataha, the reason is Advaya Sanga Chit Ekam Aksharam Brahma. Brahma is Chit, Chaitanya. What type of Chaitanya? Advaya Asanga, non-dual, unconnected to anything whatsoever. Asanga. Ekam Advitiyam Aksharam Brahma. So that being the case, bondage and liberation are in vain attributed to Brahma by Aviveki. Like the covering of the sight by the cloud is attributed to whom? Sun. As though sun is covered, sun can never get covered because it is the Swaprakasha Tattva. So also Atma Tattva, which is the Swaprakasha Swayam Jyoti, the Chaitanya Tattva, can never be covered by Atma. This is Ajnana. Continuing.
Astiti prastayo yascha yascha nati vastuni udeva gunavetau natu nityasya vastunah. Anvaya. Last word. Vastuni Yaha cha asti iti pratyayah. Yaha cha nasti iti
na asti iti
pratyayah. Add pratyayah. Etau bhudehe eva gunau tu nitya
बुद्धे एव गुणं तु
नित्यस्य
वस्तुनः
न
अस्ति इति. Brahma, Atma is there. How is there? As an object of knowledge. For the knower to know as this, for the Pramata to know as this. Asti iti. Pratyayah. There Vastuni, Atmani, Brahmani, that notion, Pratyayah, that it is as an object. Again, Yascha na asti iti Pratyayah. Other thing, no, Atma is not there, such notion. Both of these, both of these, Buddhi eva gunam. They are nothing but features of what? Buddhi only. Buddhi eva gunam. Buddhi eva gunam. Whereas vastunaha nityasya na. They are not the gunas, they are not the features of vastu. Vastu means Atma, Nitya, who is Atma, who is Nitya, the one who is Nitya. Nityasya Vastunah na, because it always is. It doesn't depend on the perceiver. What will happen if a thing is to depend on the perceiver? Perceiver goes on strike, or if he is a Kumbhakarna, so what is happened? 6 months, no existence for the world, because Kumbhakarna is sleeping. Is it that? No. That is the case. It is not this, both these are Nityasya Vastunah na. In fact, in Mandukya Karika, Gaudapadacharya gives varieties of notions. Asti, Nasti, Asti, Nasti, Nasti, Nasti. All different schools of thought. And he says, Balisha, childish fellows, they say that Bhagavan Adi Asprishta. Bhagavan is the Paramatma. He is untouched by all these notions. So that these are all notions because of not knowing the Swarupa. That is the case. Bandha and moksha are simply imagined to be there in Atma Brahma. In reality, they are not there. So long as you are ajnani, you don't know the Swarupa, they have got relevance. But as far as Swarupa is concerned, they have no locus standi at all. Continue.
Atastau maya yuklau bandha mokshau nachatmani nishkale nishkriye shante nirvate niranjane advitiye pare tattve Vyomavatsarvanamutah. Anvaya. Ataha tau bandha mokshau atmani mayaya yuktau and vastutah nacha. Vyomavat, the entire second line. Nishkale, nishkriye, shante, nirvatte, niranjane, advitiye, pare tattve, kalpana, kutaha, and bhavati.
Ataha means all these notions are product of fertile brain. It is a product of your brain only. It has nothing to do with the Atma Brahma. Okay. So, Ataha, Tau, those two. What are those? Bandha, Moksha. Bandha and Moksha. Mayaya Vyuktau, imagine, projected by Maya. See, just earlier, Ajnana is not there, Maya is not there. Now you say, they are projected on Maya because you are in that. Because we have got Bhranti, therefore we have to talk about it. Because this fellow is seeing snake in the place of rope, therefore we have to speak of Ajnana. But ask the rope, which Ajnana we are talking? This must be strategy of this mass media. That is how they make the money. So don't believe all these fellows. So there is nothing called as Maya. So that is, but because ignorance is there, you know not your Swarupa, therefore Maya Tau, imagine. But Vastutaha, in reality, Vastutaha is Nacha, Vastutaha, Nacha. In reality, they are not there in the Atma. They are not there. The question is how can there be any room for Bandha Moksha in Atma when its Swarupa is like that? What is Swarupa? Nishkale, that it is free from part. Nishkriye, free from change, modification. Shanti means antakarana rahite. Ashanti is on account of antakarana. Shanti. Niravadde, defectless. Niranjane, taintless. So, without any blemish. Advitiye parekate. This is important. Advitiya. Advitiya paratattva. Kalpana kutaha bhavati. How can there be such a projection that it is bound or it is liberated? It is all the products of buddhi only. Continue. Vyomavat. Vyomavat kalpana kutaha. So Vyomavat. So that is, what is the Vyomavat? Like Akash. Vyomavat is like Akash. Why? See, Akasha is Nishkala, Nishkriya, Shanta, etc. See, for example, Akasha is, you attribute to Akasha blue color. Akasha doesn't have the optical illusion. Akasha as sky as a canopy. There is no canopy there. No, Bhagavan has not employed a contractor to paint the sky as one. Blue, that also uniformly. We are not. But optical illusion. But it appears that even if you are grown up and see, I think the sky is blue. Children different things. Even grown up people, the eyes report that it is blue in nature. But it is only kalpana. Likewise, bondage and liberation are projections of the mind on Atma, Brahma. In reality, they are not there. Now, highest truth is declared without any hesitation. This can be a misleading verse also. Actually, this is borrowed from Mandukya Karika. We should know from what standpoint this statement has been made. Nanirodho
न चोत्पत्तिः न बद्धो न साधकः न मुमुक्षुर्न वैर्मुक्तः इत्येषा परमार्थता. उत्पत्ति न च निरोधः न बद्धः न च साधकः न मुमुक्षुः न मुक्तः न वै इति एषा परमार्थता.
This is very important. Iti esha paramartha. This is the ultimate reality. In between, you may think of many things, but what is told is, what is that? It says, iti esha paramartha. Utpattihi nacha. Utpatti here is srishti, the creation. Creation is not there. Hold on, okay? This fellow is shouting at the top of the voice, creation is not there. Without the mouth, how will he shout? For mouth, what should be there? Body must be there. For body, Panchamahabhuta must be there. For Panchamahabhuta, Trigunas must be there. And he is shouting, Utpattihi na. Utpattihi. Nirodha na. Nirodha here is Pralaya. Pralaya is not there. Baddhana. A person who is bound by ajnana is not there, samsara is not there. Sadhaka nacha. A sadhaka, one who takes to sadhana to gain the atmajnana moksha is not there. Mumukshuhu navai. So, mumukshuhu na, one who wants to gain liberation is not there. Muktaha naiva navai. There is no liberated person. Iti esha paramarthata. This is the highest truth. You can understand this by drawing the contrast. You woke up from the dream. The dream tiger is not there. My running is not there. My dream hunger is not there. The dream forest is not there. Is not there. True or false? But when you wake up in the dream tiger is not there. Somebody says, this tiger is, dream guru came and told, hey, wake up. Say, dream tiger is not there. Achha, you better go near. You better go near that tiger. Dream tiger is not your telling. So that is how it is. This contrast has to be. In dream, the dream world, dreamer and experiences, you need not consult anyone whether they are real or not. Equally, when you wake up, you need not consult anyone that they were not accepted. Same thing. So long as you are in the state of ignorance, all Srishti is there, Pradaya is there, Bandha is there, Moksha is there, so that is Sadhaka is there, Mukshu is there. But Paramatataha, when Brahma Sakshatkara is there, Advaya Brahma is Aparokshataha known. So that's why two different degrees of reality. Otherwise it can be mistaken. So, Puna philosophy can come. Puna philosophy. There are Upalakshana. Because they go on changing the name. That's why we have to say. So, they go on changing the name. So that is their essence. So this is not correct. So long as you are ignorant, all these are there. Once you have got Brahma Sakshatkara, Atma Sakshatkara, none of these can. So therefore, iti esha paramarthata. This is the absolute reality. That is important. What we do, we put the cart before the horse. We are in the Vyavaharika Satta and we question, how come this is so? Just being in the dream, how can the tiger be not be there? How can my running be not be there? How my hunger be not be there? I am 1 week, I have not eaten anything, and this Guru says, dream, this fellow has come from marriage party. He has come for marriage party. Up to here he has eaten. And he is telling me, so that is what? Hunger is not there. How is it possible? So that's why 2 degrees of yes is important. Otherwise this can be mistaken. That's why Mandukya Karika is kept at the last for study. Like Ashtavakra Gita, etc. These can be misunderstood if properly not known as such. So this is that is very important. Paramarthata. This is the ultimate reality. From there, what is that? Only Atma and Atma alone is there. Neither body, no moksha, no creation, no dissolution, no sadhaka, no mumukshu. The thing is there. Continuing.
Sakalagiramachuda Swantasiddhantaguyam Paramanigamadikoyam Darshitam Kemayadya Apagatakalidosham Kamanirmukta Buddhim Vatutavalatakaswam Bhavayitva Mumuksham. Anvaya. Swam is in the last line. Swam. Apagata Kalidosham.
Third line. Kama
Nirmukta Buddhim. Last word of the stanza. Mumukshum. स्वसुतवत् भावयित्वा
Sutavat bhavayitva.
स्वसुतवत् भावयित्वा. Second line.
Idam
Idam
param.
param.
First line.
First line.
As it is, complete as it is.
Sakala nigama chula swanta siddhanta guhyam.
There is alternative there. Rupam also is there. Rupam or guhyam, both is.
Te maya adya asakrit darshitam.
Last line asakrit. Second line darshitam. This is parting message. So Guru says goodbye to the Shishya. Then Shishya takes permission and leaves. Okay, this is parting message. Okay. Tvam, for your disciple, Tvam says, when who is that you? Apagata Kali Dosham. One who is Kali Dosha. He is gone. Me, Kali Dosha is saying, you are the one who is perfectly endowed with sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Kali dosha is khavo pivo maja karo. So vishaya bhoga. So you are not that type of person as such. You have got sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Apagata means one from whom it has gone, departed. What is that? Kali dosha. Kali dosha means absence of mumukshutva and all those things. Kama, why so you are free from Kali dosha? Kama nirmukta buddhim. Your buddhi is totally free from desire. Because you don't have desire, you have got mumukshutva, you are free from the Kali dosha. And therefore, you who is what? Mumukshum. Who is mumukshu. Now to you, swa sutavat bhavayitva. Considering you like my son, because a father would like to give the best to the son. So therefore, without any distinction, like my son, considering you to be my son, bhavayitva. So he says, I have given you this. What I have given? Idam, this knowledge. What type of knowledge it is? Paramam, most exalted. Ati guhyam, topmost secret. Topmost secret. Ati guhyam. To you. Again, idam param, then sakala nigama chuda. Sakala nigama chuda means correct jewel of all the Shrutis. Viveka Chudam. Chuda, that is crest. So that is the crest jewel of all Shrutis. In short, essence of all the Shrutis. This is the sum and substance of all the Upanishads. In fact, olden days, more than 1,000 Upanishads were available. Every shakha used to have one Upanishad. But now those shakhas of the Vedas have got lost. Presently, we have got around 140 or so available. Out of that, 108 are prominently known, but the research is going on. Up to 140 they could discover as such. All these Upanishads have to tell this one. This is the truth. Sakala Nigama Chuda Swanta Siddhanta Guhyam or Rupam. Swanta Siddhanta, Swarupa is the final nature of one Swarupa. Swanta Siddhanta, Siddhanta means the ultimate reality, the final doctrine. So, Rupam in the form of, the real nature of oneself is Ati Guhyam, topmost secret. Do you know why topmost secret? If mind is not ready, even if it is taught, it won't work. So mind has to be ready. Ati guhyam te to you maya adya today. That is darshitam. How shown? Asakrut. Repeatedly. There are a lot of repetition in the teaching. Repeatedly, from different standpoints, I have shown you your Swarupa, considering you as my son. So having this, Shishya understands there is nothing more now. So he said goodbye.
Iti Shruva Guru Vakyam Prashrayena Sadanati Satena Samudnyataha Yayo Nirmukta Bandhanaha. Anvaya Iti Guroho Vakyam Prashrayena Shrutva Saha Kritanatihi Tena Samanudnyataha Nirmukta Bandhanaha Yayo.
Iti, as told by the Guru in terms of parting message. Guroho Vakyam, the parting message of Guru. Shutva, having heard. How Shutva? Prashrayena, having heard with utmost reverence. Prashraya is reverence. Having heard with utmost reverence the teaching of Guru and the final parting message of Guru, the Saha means Saha Shishyaha, the Shishya, Kritanatihi, Krita Anatihi, Anati is Namaskar, Pranam. So, having saluted him profusely, Kritanatihi, Tena Samudnyataha. So he said, I am going now. Guru gave the permission, goodbye. Samudnyataha. Nirmukta Bandhanaha. Free from bondage, he left. Durvara samsara dhava nala taptam. Earlier I have told. So I don't know what am I to do, and roasted in this conflagration of samsara. And I say, Nirmukta Bandhanaha, in between jadu. What jadu? Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana jadu. But it won't work just like that. Sadhana Chatushya Sampatti must be there. Then only it will work. Now, curiosity. What did that Guru do? Shishya gaya. Shishya chale gaya. What did the Guru do? Ashram open kiya. Ashram open kiya. So, see, yes. So, anybody can purchase a room in the ashram, 10 lakh donations, but did he do that? So, what did he do? He also started wandering in the world, disseminating this knowledge. Continue.
Gurudeva Sadananda Siddhau Nirmagna Manasaha Pavayan Vasudam Sarvam Vichachara Nirantaraha. Anvaya Evam Sadananda Siddhau Nirmagna Manasaha Guru Sarvam Vasudam Pavayan Nirantaraha Vichachara.
Now there is one alternate derivative. Guruhu Eshaha or Guruhu Evam. Evam. Here, not like this. If Evam is there, Api. Guruhu evam Guruhu api. If you take evam like this, means having taught the disciple like this as the Anvaya. If you take evam as api, Guru also, what is that also? Shishya departed, Guru also, he went moving on the earth. So that is the evam, api. And it is Guru or otherwise evam in this manner as taught that Ananda Swarupa. This Guru will Sadananda Siddhau Nirmagna Manasa. Sadananda Sindhau. Sindhu is ocean. Nirmagna Manasa, one whose mind is drowned, means absorbed in ocean of Ananda. Sadananda is not Mr. Sadananda. Name is Mr. Sadananda, face is always 2.5 feet long. So, not like, name is Lakshmi, but always Ekadashi in the house. You know what is Ekadashi? Ekadashi fasting ki upalakshana par khane ko kuch nahi hai. This is not fasting, starving. So here Ekadashi means starving because kuch nahi hai. Name is Lakshmi. Surname is Kshirsagar. There is not a drop of milk in the house. Not that way. Sada Ananda. Always Ananda. Immersed in the Ananda Swarupa. Immersed in the Ananda. Because that is Swarupa. Sadananda Sindhau Nirmagna Manasa. The one whose mind is drowned means one who is absorbed in the ever Ananda Swarupa. What did he do? Sarvam Vasudha. And Vasudha is earth. On the earth, anywhere, Sarvam Vasudha, Nirantaraha, continuous. Vasudha, Pavayan. Pavayan. Pavayan means what? So, sanctifying, purifying, in the sense, disseminating the knowledge. So, Pavayan. Vishachara. He moved. Means he wandered from place to place, disseminating the knowledge. Earlier it was told, Vasantavat Loka Hitam Charanta. Just as the spring season delights the world, so also delighting the world by what? Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. Guru moved from place to place. Now the conclusion of the text.
Ityacharyasya Shishyasya Samvadenatmalakshanam Nirupitam mumukshunam Sukhabodho vapattaye Anvaya iti mumukshunam Sukhabodhopattaye Acharyasya Shishyasya Samvadena Atmalakshanam Nirupitam.
In this manner, Atma Lakshana here is Swarupa of Atma, Nirupitam, described, unfolded. How? He says, what for? He says, Mumukshunam Sukha Bodhopapattaye. Upapatti here is Prapti, so that Mumukshu can gain the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana easily. So therefore what is done? Supapattaye Acharyasya Shishyasya Samvadena. Teaching not like university professors lectures. So all castroil faces. So you go to philosophy. I am not talking of other department. University philosophy department you go. From the philosophy professor onwards, all catchphrases is only this. I am talking of philosophy department, not others. I am not bothered with. So, there is no, not that way. Say, that's why I say, because a dialogue is easy to understand and assimilate. That is why Bhagavad Gita is in the form of dialogue. So, Arjuna had liberty to ask Krishna the question. Sammohe se vyamishreni vavake buddhi. He had the guts to tell, oh Lord, you are as if confusing me. But he knows Bhagavan is not confused. But I am confused. Maybe something wrong with me, but what? It is confusing, etc. So Krishna had to clarify. So dialogue, that's why it was samvada. It's a healthy dialogue. So that is it is not for the sake to put down the other, etc. Here, Acharyasya Shishyasya Samvadena, in the form of, in the means of dialogue between Guru and Shishya. Atma Lakshanam, Atma Swarupam, Nirupitam, described. So it was, this means, what form? So, Mumukshunam Sukha Bodho. So that Mumukshu can gain the Atma Jnana very easily. So that's what you now, those who are Mumukshu may freely take to this teaching with all Shraddha and Bhakti and get benefited by that and gain the knowledge as the Shishya described in the dialogue got the knowledge.
Itamidam adriyantam Vihita samasta chitta doshaha Bhavatu kavirataha prashanta chittaha Shruti rasikayatayoho mumukshayove mumukshayove Anvaya. First and second line as it is. Third line also as it is.
Take the fourth one.
Idam upadesham adriyantam vihita nirasta samasta chitta doshaha bhava sukha virataha prashanta chittaha Shruti rasikaha yatayaha ye mumukshavaha. Now come to the first line. Idam upadesham adriyantam.
Idam hitam upadesham adriyantam. Such people, may them derive benefit from this teaching. Who are those? Vihita nirasta samasta chitta dosha. Vihitaihi nirasta samasta chitta dosha. Those who have got rid of all the chitta doshas, defects of the mind. By what? Vihitaihi karma yoga. By karma yoga, all duritas, adverse results of past life which pose obstruction in gaining the Atma Jnana have been removed by discharging one's own duties, whether Vaidika, Smarta or Laukika, with the attitude of Ishwararpana. That word Vihita tells all these things. So Vihita means enjoying karmas. Who enjoys? Shastra. Whatever Shastra asks you to do strictly as per the Shastra, Varnashrama, Dharma. In a modern world, you have to find out your status, etc., and what is the duties and obligations have to be taken into account. So vihitam, vihitaihi, by anusthana, performance of vihita karma, samasta chitta doshaha nirasta. All raga, dvesha, all this kama, krodha, lobha, moha, madamatra, again viveka vairagya has to be taken into account. All these defects have been removed, and as a result of that, bhava sukha virataha or vimukhaha also is made reading. One who have withdrawn from vishayas, bhava sukha means vishaya sukha, one who have withdrawn from the vishaya sukha, and as a result, prashanta chittaha, mind is calm and composed. Bhagavan has given us the demonstration, but we don't give heed to that. Mind withdrawn from the Vishaya is the most shanta, where sleep. It's demonstration, but we are creating more and more avenues to indulge in the Vishaya. So that is the case. Bhava sukha vimukha, as a result, prashanta chitta. Not simply shanta, prashanta means it has got such a quietude of the mind, not at all ruffled by raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, moha, etc. Again, Shruti rasikaha, those who find pleasure in Shruti means Shravana. That is why Swamiji, we are asking what is the next what is the next text? Shruti rasika. That is fine. To be Shruti rasika is good, but not whole lifelong Shruti rasika. Gain the goal which is what Shruti. I say there was one brahmachari whose name was Jidnyasu Chaitanya, and he used to take pride in Jidnyasana. I told him, don't remain all lifelong, don't remain Jidnyasu all lifelong. They were very proud of his name as such. So like that, don't be Shruti rasika whole lifelong, gain the goal, that is what is that. To begin with, Shravana, Manana, that interest has to be taken to. Shruti rasikaha, those who find pleasure and at the same time yatayaha, yatnashila. Orthodox way is sannyasina. Yati can mean or yatnashila, industrious effort. Mumukshutva means continuous and consistent effort. Yatnashila, mumukshavaha, ye mumukshavaha. Those who are mumukshu, idam, hitam, upadesham, adriyanta. Adriyanta means may they respect, revere, look at this upadesha. What upadesha? Hitam, which gives the ultimate good. May they respect me, may they take to this advice seriously until they gain the knowledge. Adriyanta, look with great regard. So let them have adara. Means with due respect, let them take to this teaching, imbibe, assimilate, gain the knowledge. So finally, I will take 5 minutes more today so that we will finish it as such. So the greatness of this text, Shankaracharya is described the greatness of this text. Samsaradhvanitapabhanu kirana prodbhuta daha vyatha. Kinnama
अत्यासन्नसुराम्बुधिं सुखकरं ब्रह्माद्वयं दर्शयन्ति अत्यासन्नसुराम्बुधिं सुखकरं ब्रह्माद्वयं दर्शयन्ति एषा शङ्करभारती विजयते निर्वाणसन्दायिनी शङ्करभारती विजयते निर्वाणसन्दायिनी. First line as it is, second line as it is, then Atyasanna Sudambudhim Sukhakaram Advayam Brahma Darshayanti.
Not darsh, it is not a verb. Darshayanti. Now, adjective it is. Darshayanti. Darshayat, darshayat is feminine. Darshayanti.
Esha Nirvana Sandayini Shankara Bharati Vijayate.
This Esha Shankara Bharati. This Bharati means speech, word means teaching. You know, this Bharat has got the name Bharata. So why it's called Bharata? Bha is Brahma Vidya, light, luster. So Bha is, see, it is not because Bharata came afterwards. Actually it is from Bharati. Bharati is name of goddess Saraswati. Bharati is the name of goddess Saraswati. So goddess Saraswati represents who? Either Parvati, Uma or Saraswati represents Brahma Vidya. So Esha Bharati. So that means this Brahma Jnana taught by who? Shankara. Acharya Shankara. So that was say Esha Shankara Bharati. And what is the content of that? Nirvana Sandhyayini, that which gives Nirvana, moksha. Nirvana Sandhyayini says Vijayate. Esha Nirvana Sandhyayini Vijayate. Vijayate means what you say in English as excels. Excels. See, is supreme, is preeminent in the greatness. His praising the teaching. Excel, is supreme, is preeminent. What type of Shankara Bharati is? This is what its nature is. Samsaradhvani, in the Adhvan Marga of Samsara. Those who are afflicted by what? Tapa Bhanu Kirana Prodbhuta Daha Vatha Khinnana. Those who are afflicted by the scorching sun, by the scorching heat of the sun. Which sun it is? Samsara Tapa. Tapa Bhanu. Which Tapa here is? Samsara Tapa. By the scorching heat of samsara compared to what? The scorching sun. Kirana, the ray. So, Prodbhuta, born. Daha, that is what? The heat, burning sensation. Vatha Khinna. Those who are Khinna. Those who are what? Tormented by Vatha, affliction, born of the heat of sun called samsara, rays of the sun called samsara. And therefore what do you do? Suppose you have to walk in the scorching sun. What is that first you will say? Cool water. Therefore, Jalakamshaya. And they are searching for water. Unfortunately, what was there in front is Marubhuri, desert, and there is Mrugajala. Marubhuri, Bhrantya Paribhramyata. In the desert, where are you going to get the water? but there looks, because mirage water is there, and these fellows are running there. There is no single drop of water there. So Bhrantya, like that, our light. Samsara tapa is there or not? You did not openly accept. But you know that it is there. So then we want the solace. Where do we find the solace? In Vishaya. In Vishaya of the what that contentment, joy, that is the water we want. And Vishayas always ditch. It appears as though joy is there, but really it is not there. So therefore we are like those who are caught in the desert by the scorching sun and searching for water in the mirage. So like that, for such a people, paribhramyatam atyasanna sudhamudi, at very close quarter, all they have to stretch their hand, not go here and there. Says Siddhartha, Sukhakaram, really which gives the joy and contentment. What is that? Which water it is? Advayam Brahma Darshayanti. That very close. Why very close? Your Swarupa. Who can take your Swarupa? You can even challenge to Ishvara. Come on. If you dare to take away my Swarupa. Ishvara says, I know you have become bored because of my teaching. Because I have told you that my Swarupa and your Swarupa are one and the same. Satchidananda Swarupa. That's why you are daring to challenge me. Very good, I am happy. Okay, but don't remain at the challenge. Go further and discover my Swarupa. Say, Brahmadvayam Darshayanti. Darshayanti, feminine. Shankara Bharati. The teaching of Shankara Bharati, Shankara's teaching, which shows this Advaya Brahma like the nectar to a person who is in search of water in the desert after the mirage water, thinking that he is going to get the. And why? What is the flight? Because of samsara. And the one Nirvana Sandayini, Samyak Dayini, which is Nirvana, Moksha, total Nirvana Sandayini, Shankara Bharati, teaching of Shankaracharya, Vijayate, excels, is supreme, is preeminent. Therefore what? Better don't take this teaching lightly, take it seriously, develop sadhya sampatti and gain the Atma Jnana. To say, just as the Shishya did fare the goodbye, so you fare goodbye to the world. Thank you. Thank you all, including your enemy, because if they were not there, you would not, including Shaligraha also. So, thank you all. Goodbye. Never to return. You should, Satyasai Baba said, life should be taken like newspaper. In newspaper, you take what? Just make this thing you see, and then what you throw it away. Today's newspaper is tomorrow's waste paper. Like that. You don't take it again. So then you don't take it again. Radhi busy, that's okay, that's fine. But you don't take it as newspaper, you don't read it. Like that. This light should be cast in such a way that you don't take it again. No rebirth. For which Shankara Bharati Nirvana Sandayini. So that is what means never to return. Otherwise, confirmed, irrevocable, many tickets are there, not one or two tickets. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam. Yatamsare bahudussare, kripaya pare pahimura. At least send SOS call. Vivek Chudamani सुन लिया, बेटी पूरा प्रकाश नहीं गिर गया जिस तरह. So therefore send SOS call to please help. Okay, so with this Vivek Chudamani is over. So
शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं शोकरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते